What is up, everybody? This is Anthony with the VR Game Rankings YouTube channel. And of course, it is November 1st. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is November 1st. And do you guys know what November 1st means? I know you know what November 1st means. It means rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Yes, if you did not wake up this morning and say, rabbit, 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 you probably just want to call the entire month off. Do not play Super Lotto. Do not go to your local casino. Do not even go to Friday night's poker game. Let's take a look what is on the docket. And so I'm going to go ahead and switch over here. And this is just a simple little WordPad document that I got right here. But I do have the games of November kind of broken down. So today we got Neon VR. We also have the Seeking Dawn free-to-play version. So, you know, those of you out there that have never played Seeking Dawn, this is going to be an opportunity for you to grab this free-to-play version. I don't know how this free-to-play version works. I don't know what the thought process is with this free-to-play version, but obviously it's a great opportunity for a lot of people to check out Seeking Dawn. Neon VR looks really cool, but we really don't know anything about it. It could be complete and utter garbage. We don't know. That is available today. I have not looked at the Steam page yet, so I don't know what the price is. On November 2nd, that is tomorrow, People Cubed, yeah, I'm throwing my boys at Whitway Studios a bone. I will be honest, look, normally this is not a game I would have on this list here because I don't think it really registers with a lot of these other games. But you know what? Whitway Studios, I kind of thought these guys basically, you know, they would come in a chat and they would talk every once in a while. And I thought it was just purely a promotional thing. But even long after I ever talked about their game, they've come back many other times. And so Whitway Studios, I think, you know, this is a legit developer. Maybe, I don't know if People Cubed is that great of a game, but it is coming out on November 2nd. So we do have that as well. And then November 6th, probably the biggest game of the bunch is Deracine from Software and Japan Studio. Now, this is a PlayStation VR exclusive, so if you are a PC VR gamer, you are boned. You're not playing Deracine. Transpose is coming on November 6th. I'm actually playing this game right now, but it is embargoed. I cannot say a word about Transpose by Secret Location. Yeah, baby. And then Siren. I did not have this in my breakdown. I had already made my video breakdown and then found out, oh yeah, Siren by Hammerhead VR is coming on November 6th to PlayStation VR. I forgot about that one. Infinity Disc. This is another indie game that I happened to throw into the mix here because I did a post on the Oculus subreddit, and this guy, Ralph Shadler, he came into the thread and said, hey, my game is coming out on November 7th, so I decided to throw it in there for good measure. That is Infinity Disc. 10 Hearts is November 8th. That's another pretty big one. You know, if you're a PC VR gamer, you're probably looking at 10 Hearts. You're probably looking at Transpose. And then on the 9th, Tetris Effect. Now, today is November 1st. So all of us that have PlayStation VRs, we need to fire the old PlayStation VR up and we need to download the demo for Tetris Effect. I need to remind myself, download this demo because I've only got 4 days to check out this demo. I believe you can download the demo for 4 days, you can play it for 4 days, and then the demo will self-destruct and it will brick your PlayStation 4 as well. Just kidding about that, but who knows, right? Okay, Zero Caliber is coming on November 9th. Obviously, a lot of us have played the demo, so we probably know whether we're really hyped for Zero Caliber or not on the 9th. November 13th, Blade Line, again, kind of an indie type game. November 14th, Runes, The Forgotten Path by Stormborn Studio. I'm kind of hyped on this one. We've got Echo Combat on the 15th, been waiting forever for, you know, the final version of that. Squishies is coming to PlayStation VR. And I gotta say, Squishies actually looks kind of cool. I'm mildly interested in Squishies, and this is not a joke. Brainseed Factory has not sent me a $100 Steam card or anything like that. I'm literally kind of, not excited, but kind of mildly interested for Squishies. So that is pretty cool. On September 20th, PSVR exclusive. And then now, November 21st, I don't know that this date is locked in stone for Scrapper First Strike on not PlayStation VR. PlayStation VR, it will be a December game. I think like December 16th or the 18th, but PC VR for Oculus and for Vive players, Windows mixed reality players, and all of these kinds of players, Scrapper First Strike might be available on November 21st. If you go to the Steam page, it just says November. I tried to actually throw out an email to Labradex, didn't hear back from them in time for this show, so I don't know if November 21st is actually locked in stone. And then we have a couple unspecified November releases. We have Red Matter by Vertical Robot. It is coming to Steam. There's a game called Evoke by Polyflame that I believe is locked in for November as well. We don't have a date for that. That is a PC VR game, I believe. And then we have some miscellaneous, could this be a September game? We have Protocol by Fair Game Studios, Beat Saber for PlayStation VR. It was supposed to be available before Thanksgiving. Hyperbolic Magnetism. What the hell are you doing? Gungrave by Iggy Mob could hit in November. Golem is kind of a long shot. And then we have a whole bunch. We have a string of PlayStation VR games that, quite honestly, we don't know what the hell is going on. Golem, Space Pirate Trainer, The Mage's Tale, Zing the Land Beyond, Gunheart Form. Many of these are being ported over from PC VR, and we just don't know, ladies and gentlemen. So that's kind of the breakdown of November. You are going to ruin Anthony's Thanksgiving Beat Saber fantasy. They absolutely will, but they're going to ruin thousands upon thousands of PlayStation VR gamers' Thanksgiving Day fantasy, because hey, we want to take Beat Saber, and there really should be a demo. There really should be a demo where you can play at least one freaking song all the way through. So that way, actually, you know what? Here's a great idea. Sony and Hyperbolic Magnetism, Beat Games, whoever you guys want to call yourselves, I've just solved your problem. Okay, here's the deal. If you can't get Beat Saber done and wrapped up and released prior to Thanksgiving, which is kind of looking that way, please give us a demo. Give us a demo prior to Thanksgiving with one song. And then we can at least take our PlayStation VRs to all the Thanksgiving Day parties and let people bang away at one individual song. Please, for the love of all that is holy, for the love of all that is holy, Shuhei Yoshida, heed my call. A Beat Saber demo. Get that shit ready, man. It's got to be ready prior to Thanksgiving, okay? And Chris Cox says it isn't going to happen. Peter Williams says, where the F is Resident Evil? Shouldn't it have been ported by now? And I think, honestly, man, at this point, Resident Evil is kind of a pipe dream for PC VR. It just doesn't appear like it's going to happen. Now, the question is, what is my game for the month of November? I mean, F what you guys care about, right? What is my game for the month of November? And I'll go ahead and throw on the trailer. And you know what? This is a shot in the dark, man. I don't know that this game is going to live up to the hype. Well, the hype that basically I've created for it. But my game of November is actually this. It is Runes. It is Runes: The Forgotten Path. This is a November 14th release. Remember, Shadow of the Beast. It kind of has that Shadow of the Beast look on some of it. This could be a complete and utter dud. This could be a total bomb. This might not be good at all, but for some reason, I don't know. I'm hoping that this brings the noise. So Runes: The Forgotten Path is actually my game of the month. It's interesting that nobody in chat has mentioned Echo Combat. coming on November 15th. Nobody really gives a F about Echo Combat. I think it's more of a case that everybody's played Echo Combat so much already that it's kind of like being taken for granted. Yeah, so I'm going to put a little image on the screen. There we go, baby. Nostradamus Jr. They don't call me Nostradamus Jr. for nothing. Did Daddy call it, or did Daddy freaking call it? I'm sorry, I'm going to take full and total credit for this. This may be my best Nostradamus Jr. moment of the day. I mean, of the year, actually. I think that's our Nostradamus prediction of the year. Do you guys remember the day the Oculus kerfuffle hit the scenes? Who was telling you that the upside of this Oculus kerfuffle means that we are going to get an Oculus 1.5 way the hell earlier than we ever thought we were going to get an Oculus 1.5? I mean, that's pretty much the reality. And did Daddy call it? I think he did. You guys can go back. You guys can go back and you could look at that episode when we did have the whole kerfuffle that was going on. And Anthony's going to be an evil leader. Yeah, okay, let me get off of that. Let's go over here. That's my Nostradamus Jr. picture. So I looked up Nostradamus. That was the picture that it gave. And then I went ahead and threw me in there. Yeah, I'm not really paired with the best company, am I? It's kind of a notorious group of thugsters. But let's go ahead and go over here. This is TechCrunch, my new favorite website. Just kidding. But after canceling Rift 2 overhaul, Oculus plans a modest update to flagship headset. And if you read this entire story, it's paper thin. It's not even paper thin, man. There's not much here. So they say the company's prototype Rift 2 device, codenamed Caspar, was a complete redesign of the original Rift headset. Its cancellation signified an interest by Facebook leadership to bounce out of there and to go the standalone route. Of course, this pissed off Brendan Arebe, not a fan of this new move, so he said, I'm getting the F out of Dodge. But what this does open up, it opens up the possibility for a Rift S. Yeah, the sports edition of the Rift. It is waterproof. You can go underwater with it. All kinds of shit with your Rift S. The Rift S is to be released as early as next year. Minor upgrades to the device's display resolution, while more notably getting rid of the external sensor tracking system. Now, if that's the biggest news of the day. If they really drop their USB freaking spaghetti wire situation that is going on, if they really drop that, and they have a completely, they have an inside-out tracking system, a Rift 1.5, and it's available, say, spring of 2019, that would be freaking kind of crazy that would happen that quickly. I don't have a problem with that personally, because honestly, I'm not a fan of the whole constellation thing. All these damn USB sensors everywhere. I got them all up over my ceiling. You guys can't see any of them because I got a black ceiling. But I mean, there's lots of people that don't have black ceilings. What the hell are you doing with all of your sensors? I got 4 of these babies. I can't wait to get rid of that crap. So that's kind of what they're talking about here. And Oculus actually commented on this story, and Oculus's comments is, while we don't comment on rumors / speculation about our future products, as we shared last week, PCVR remains a very important part of our strategy, and it's a category we will continue to invest in, a couple of dollars here and there. In addition to hardware, we have a robust software roadmap and are funding content well into 2020. I really like that part right there. They are funding content well into 2020. You know what that tells me, folks? That tells me not only am I Nostradamus Jr., but Oculus is watching my show. Because how many times have I told everybody, well, maybe they're watching VR Roundtable. Because I told this on VR Roundtable, we are not going to notice anything from this Oculus Rift kerfuffle in the year 2018 and in the year 2019 either. It is business as usual. However, in 2020, that is when I believe your AAA primetime banger games are going to start dropping like flies. They are going to disappear in a major way, and that's Oculus saying, no bro, we're funding content well into 2020, so go ahead and ignore what Anthony was yapping about on his show. And I've never seen this trailer. I just noticed it's a new Oculus trailer, something about the Oculus Quest, and this guy, Matt Pat, or whatever his name is, I mean, he is the bro, right? So anyway, but I thought, oh, look at him doing the Matrix there. Okay, Matt Pat does the Matrix. Isn't that awesome? My boy, Matt Pat, you done the Matrix, didn't you? Okay, but what I was saying is it's kind of surprising that they would put this trailer up featuring the Oculus Quest in such a major way so quickly after their kerfuffle where they're trying to say, no guys, we're really going to have a lot of PC VR stuff. Don't worry at all about it. Everything is gravy. So let's see what people are talking about over here in chat. Okay, my problem. Let's see. Turn your mic on. Yeah, okay. Anthony's miming again. Yeah. Okay, the mic has a filter that you can set up to function as a gate to basically auto mute you for any sound below a certain decibel level. Oh, that is our boy Steve. That's my producer. That's my producer, Steve Bishop. Dude, you're my producer. You need to be here in the building. It's hard for you to help me over there. I need you here, Steve. I need you with, you know, everything set up. That is my producer, Steve Bishop. And he is checking in and he's saying, bro, the mic has a filter, you know. If you only look into these things, you can kind of figure these things out. Okay, Ekin Hawk says, isn't he the game theorist guy? Dude, that's Matt Pat. And Matt Pat is big. He's big on the internet, man. Matt Pat is the guy. But anyway, no, I don't know anything about Matt Pat. And then Kev Gret says, he must be hot in that tight leather jacket. That leather jacket is dope. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Michael Jackson Thriller a little bit. That is a cool leather jacket. Okay, yeah, Steve Bishop is in the house, and Matt Pat can do the Matrix moves. I'm not going to deny you. If I tried to do that Matrix shit, my freaking left hamstring would probably pop if I tried to do the Matrix move like that. So you won't see me doing the Matrix move. And this is The Bond. The Bond, and it is 100% free. It is by Access Studios. You can download this. You can check this out in your VR headset. It is a VR experience extraordinaire. And you know what? I really like The Bond. I really do. But you know what I'll say about The Bond? Like the number one thing that jumps out at me about this relatively short VR experiential thing is, man, do not put a noob into this one because I don't think this is noob friendly. So The Bond, when you first start out, you know, it's lowering you into this magical avatar world. It kind of reminds me of Pandora. Everything is luminescent, magical, kind of like Neon VR as well. Incredibly colorful, and a lot of weird alien creatures, very Avatar-ish, are walking around and moving around, and it starts off really cool, and you're just looking at, oh my god, this is so freaking colorful, this is so beautiful, I kind of like the music, it's kind of cool, everything's going good, right? And then you get to a point where the lady that is in here, she's kind of like, you know, she's like the witch doctor or whatever. I don't know. She's like the leader of the tribe, the mystic, the wise woman of the tribe, and she kind of goes into this mind meld, and then you start seeing things from a first person her right there. You start seeing things from a first person perspective, and you're like moving through, like dodging bushes and stuff, and it's super colorful and it's all cool like that. And all of that was cool, but damn, for a little while there, I was like, I might get motion sick here, guys. I might get a freaking splitting headache. You know those marathons that they do where it's like the Walking Dead marathon? We'll have a VR Game Rankings marathon all weekend long. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Do it, baby, do it. All right, guys. Yeah, finally reached 2.9K subscribers and then shut the thing down. That is Jim Hall. Absolutely. All right, guys, got to bounce out of here. See you guys next time. Take it easy. Friday, 11 a.m. See you then. Later.